So let's go over solving an equation with multiplication or division. And this is the same idea as addition or subtraction. However, we often say something that we shouldn't. We often say things cancel out, and they don't ever actually do that. So let's start with an equation. X times 5 equals 30. So just like addition or subtraction, we do the inverse of multiplying by 5 to get rid of it, to cancel it. I just said it. And so we're going to divide by 5. And there's a lot of ways we could write this. If we just write it vertically, it's not always clear what's going on. We could write it like it's a fraction. That's the same thing of dividing by 5. But I'm going to keep the symbol here. So this isn't always clear of what's going on there, so I'm going to write it left to right. And we have now x times 5 divided by 5 equals 30 divided by 5. Because of the commutative property, we don't have to do x times 5 first. We can actually do the 5 divided by 5. And 5 divided by 5 is 1. So we get x times 1 equals 6. X times 1 is just 1x, or x. And now we get x equals 6. So the multiplication and division don't cancel out. They turn into a 1. So when you do addition and subtraction, we're trying to get that to a 0. 5 minus 5 is 0. But 5 divided by 5 is 1. So let's show this again with division. Turn off the sound on my computer. Let's do the same thing with division. If we have x divided by 7 equals 2, the inverse of dividing by 7 is multiplying by 7. So now I get x divided by 7 times 7 equals 2 times 7. And if we remember our fractions, this right here is 7 over 1. 7 is the same thing as 7 over 1. And when we multiply fractions, we just multiply straight across. So x times 7 is 7x. 7 times 1 is 7. And 2 times 7 is 14. 7x over 7 is the same thing as 1x, because 7 divided by 7 is 1. So we kind of have the exact same situation we did before. And 1x is the same as just x, so x equals 14. And again, we can test it out by plugging 14 in. So multiplication and division don't cancel out. They're turning into a 1, so we only have one of that variable instead of 7 or 5.